Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, June 23rd. I'm going to break down the Forex pairs. This is Dan Charles with Light Forex. So let's get into it. Let's start with the Australian USD. But first, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you like my videos, please, and go to the link in the description below this video. All right. Let's take a look at Australian USD. Okay, so on the weekend, these were looking quite bearish, but I did mention if it can hold 68 support, then it could do what it's doing right now, which it bounced yesterday, and here we are looking to go higher. Now, I would really want to see this above 70 to really confirm, and you can see it came up. It did put in a lower high from the high on the 16th, which was 69.77. Today it hit 69.75, so that has to be noted. But you know, it does look more bullish than anything else, and things can change. So on the weekend, like I was saying, it was looking quite bearish. If this would have broke through 68, I think we would have came down. It was looking overextended. Held that 68 price, turned around. I'm going to maintain being bullish on the Australian USD, but it really needs to take out that 0.7 thousand price. I'd say tomorrow. Let's take a look and see how the Australian futures contract is looking. Well, it looks pretty much the same. The key is we're above 69, so we're above 69 support. Let's see if it can hold 69 support and break through 70 tomorrow. If it does that, I think we continue this move. And you know, you look at the 60-minute chart here, and it does look like we should get a bounce. And even on the 240, you know, we looking quite bullish. We pulled back. It's right now it's holding this support around 69.25. And let's see if it can continue the break tomorrow. Euro USD. So Euro USD, look at this. It broke through on the Friday. It busted and closed below 12, 1.12. It was really looking bearish. And then we hit support at 1.1168. 2 days in a row, that 1168 price was hit. Monday, yesterday, broke out. Now we were overextended. This needed to bounce back up to the moving average, but look what happened as well. It hit today. We broke out, and we hit that resistance at 1350. We hit a high today at 1349 and pulled back, but we are above 13 at 1.1304. So clearly it's looking bullish, but we have to note that it hit that resistance price and pulled back. So we can't not look at that. Yeah, that's quite interesting actually, because it definitely looks bullish, right? It looks like it wants to continue with this bullish uptrend, but just like it did here on the 15th of June, this was setting up to break to continue the uptrend, and it hit that wall at 1350, pulled back. Here we are pulling back, then we find support, we break out again, but now we're hitting that resistance again and pulling back. So, you know, you want to still be bullish on this setup. We are above 13. That's the positive. Let's give it another day and see if it can take that 13.5 price out. But let's move over to the Euro futures contract and see if we see anything different. Looks a little bit different. The numbers are slightly different, but you can see that support hit on the weekly chart, and of course on the daily. On here it's 11,895, that same price hit, rebound. But yeah, putting in that lower high from the 16th. Yeah, this is it's definitely interesting right now, hitting that resistance. And this really needs to take out 1.4, but first it's got to bust through 13.5. Let's see if it can do that tomorrow. Pound USD was looking quite bearish. Needed a rebound. I put in this 1.23 as a very important support price. Turned around yesterday, and here it is setting up. I really want to see this though above, well, realistically 25.78. That was a resistance and a support price, so let's see if it can take that price. But realistically, the price is 26 that you need to see break now. We got through 25 today. Right now we're at 25.18, so that was the next level resistance that needed to be taken out. It's all about taking out these levels. So we always got to note those support and resistance levels, and we're always looking at the solid whole numbers: 25, 26, 27, 28. And the first step is, or the next step I should say, is busting through 26. Let's see what the pound futures. Okay, so yeah, this one, yeah, busting through 25. But right now we're below 25, unless this is going to change in a second here. Yeah, the pound USD is definitely behind. You know, you look at this and it just seems very obvious that until this breaks through 26, we can't really confirm that this is going to continue this uptrend. So let's wait for this to take out 26, and then we'll reevaluate. If that happens, of course, it's got to continue to hold 24 and definitely 23. Okay, New Zealand USD. So just like the Australian USD, this was looking quite bearish, but I did talk about the fact that it was holding 64. So I said if this could bounce off that 64, then maybe this turns around. It did gap down, broke out yesterday, and so 64 is obviously strong support. Now we have resistance at 65 because it went above 65, but we closed below 65. Remember, it's not where price goes, it's where it closes. It's more important. So this needs to close above 65, and let's look at 65.5. 65.5 is right here. Let's see if it can take out 65.5 tomorrow. It looks like on the 60-minute we should get a bounce. We're starting to get overextended, and just like I mentioned on the Australian USD, we had the breakout, pull back. Let's see if this can break out and continue this uptrend tomorrow. New Zealand futures. Okay, well, you can just see same type of thing. It's below 65, so we got resistance at 65, and we were stuck in between this support at 64, resistance at 65. We had that nice rebound yesterday. We're trending in the right direction, if you're a bull, that is. But we need to close above 65, and we need to get above 65.5. Okay, USD CAD. Now USD CAD was looking quite bullish when I looked at this on the weekend. Yesterday, obviously it pulled back. But looking at this, I was my move today was it needed to hold 35. If it held 35 and turned around, it can still be bullish. Well, it dipped below 35, but then closed back above it. So this looks to me like we could have a bounce to the upside. I look at the weekly chart. I see that support at 35. Let's see if this can bounce. And same type of thing with the monthly, hitting that support down here at the low, which was 33.15, which is down quite a bit from here. But this looks more to me like we could get that bounce. But let's see what the Canadian dollar is looking like today. Right. So the Canadian dollar just looking the opposite. You know, this was looking more bullish yesterday. Nice rebound as the USD CAD went the other way. And here we got the Canadian dollar with that strong resistance, 74. I said 74 is the resistance. It needs to be above 74. It went above it, but we closed below 74. So that is very bearish for the Canadian dollar. Now, looking at this right here, I look at the 60-minute, and to me this looks like we're ready to have a bounce. We're going to have a rebound. And there definitely is some support around this price right here. If you look at this level where it's at right now, you can see we have some support around 73, 785 roughly. So if this gets taken out, then sure, this is going to come down. But if this bounces, then we know that Canadian dollar is going to at least get another crack at busting through that 74 price. So let's see how that plays out tomorrow. Obviously, this is a very bearish candle. Price opened. The bulls were in control, driving it above 74. The bears took over and are driving it back down. So let's see if it can try again to break above 74. If not, this is going to come down. Okay, lastly, USD yen. Now, USD yen, you can see resistance strong at 107. Breaking down today. Yeah, but you can see it's holding support at 106.50, which was the support level here. It did come down and it held this support at 106. The low today was 106.07 and it pulled up. So that is very, very interesting. Now, the larger time frames, the weekly and the monthly, are still looking very, very bearish, especially the monthly, but you can note that higher low from the previous month. Looking at the 240, this really looks like this is going to bounce to the upside from here. You can see that support hit at 106.07, bouncing. Yeah, this to me, and plus just where it is closing at the support level here, 106.57. This to me looks like we could get a bounce. I mean, it's definitely setting up more bearish. But after hitting support and holding this level as well, this to me looks like we could get a rebound tomorrow to the upside. But let's take a look and see how the yen futures are looking. Of course, it's going to be an opposite. And yeah, and you can see here it's doing the opposite. It's showing this resistance level at 0.093,985. Same type of level. We're closing at that level. Just like the USD yen is looking bearish overall, this is clearly looking bullish, but it hit resistance at 94.5. And this does look like this could come down as the USD yen looks like it could rebound. Yeah, this is interesting because I'm going to be neutral on the USD yen just because it really looks like it could go either way, right? If we look at this quickly again, we're clearly in decline, but just the fact that we pulled up on that price and we're holding this level now, it tells me we could get the rebound to the upside. So this would need to bust through 107 because you can see over the past several days we've had resistance at 107. So if this can sharply break above 107, I think the USD yen is going to turn around. But let's wait and see how that plays out. I'm going to stay neutral on this one, see how it goes. Okay, that's the breakdown for Tuesday, June 23rd. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button if you like the videos. And go to the link in the description below this video. Thank you for watching and have a great day.